Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a different video and an exciting video. I'm going to talk to you guys about all the palettes that I have in my collection that I haven't used yet. I haven't even touched. I think I might have swatched some of them, but I haven't actually put them on my eyeballs, on my face. So I'm going to talk to you about all that stuff, and there's a lot of palettes that I haven't used yet. Now this video is kind of in conjunction with my Black Friday haul that went up there recently, because a lot of the stuff in that is in this video because I haven't used it yet. And there is reasons for not using most, not all, but most of the palettes in this video. Mainly the reason will be because I want to do a video and I want to do first impressions on it, so I'm saving it for that reason. But there's one or two that I just haven't used and I don't really have a reason for it. I don't know why. So we're going to get into it. Before we get into it though, I will have a video of this look up on my channel already, or it's coming up. I'm not too sure. So hit subscribe down below to see that coming, or to see it already up. I'm not sure. And some of the palettes in this video, I might have had a video up when this video is gone live, but as I'm filming this right now, these are the palettes that I have not used yet. So there might be one or two that are coming up that are next on my list to film with, and by the time this video goes up I might have already filmed with them. Who knows? I don't know what my schedule is like. I'm just kind of filming and uploading as I see fit. And don't forget to follow my Instagram link down below, as well as my TikTok. I will have pictures of this look and all the looks I film on this channel. That will be posted there, and also go follow my TikTok for all the weird transition stuff that I tend to do down there. But yeah, we're going to get into this shameful video of the palettes that I have not used yet that I have bought. Okay, so we're starting off with a little bit of a random brand. This is V Cosmetics. I think they're a UK based brand, I'm not too sure, but they're very like witchy kind of inspired and I quite like it. But a few years ago I got a mystery box. You would have seen the brushes in a few of my videos. I got a mystery box, their Halloween mystery box, and there was two palettes in it, one of which I have used, but I have filmed it. But I did a Get Ready With Me, never got posted because it was around Halloween, but I might post it this year if it comes to that. But this is the other palette, the Green Witch palette. Beautiful like front print on it, and it's a little bit pixelated though, so you can definitely tell it's a print. It's basically an all green palette. Isn't that pretty? It's very, I wouldn't say they're the best quality like made products, as in like the packaging and stuff like that and the way things are done. Everything's quite thought out in certain aspects and then not in other aspects, but I love this, and there's some really fun like duochromes in this. They're very good with their like duochromes and stuff like that. Let me see, this one would be one that I do quite like as well. I haven't used it, I've just swatched it, but I think the colours in this palette are very nice. I love the colour story overall, this kind of sagey sort of shade, but I just haven't used it, and I haven't used it mainly because I don't know if you can get it. I don't know if you can get it in this version because I got the upgraded version of the mystery box, and this is the upgraded version with a couple of duochromes in it. So I don't know if you can get this. I will probably do a Get Ready With Me of this around Halloween maybe, because it's pretty and I want to use it, but I just haven't used it because I wanted to do a video on it, but then I never got around to doing a video on it, so it's just sitting there. Next up then is Makeup Revolution. It's not the first Makeup Revolution palette I've ever had. I got one in a advent calendar a couple of years ago. This is the first one I've ever actually bought myself, and I had to have this. I had to have it. This came out with the like Batman kind of collection, not the recent one that's out now, the one that was the first one before that. This is the Joker palette. Look at the packaging on that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, you might not think that's stunning, but to me that's stunning. The Joker is one of my favorite like characters, villains, characters in like fiction and all that kind of stuff, so I love it. And it's a very odd colour story. If this was a normal palette, I probably wouldn't buy it. Like if this wasn't a Joker palette, I probably wouldn't go for this colour story, but I wanted the packaging and I think the colours are beautiful in it. It's got 3 mattes and 6 shimmers. One of the shimmers is like a matte white, but it has like an imprint of his head on the actual, it has an imprint of like the Joker in the matte shades of the palette. Now the shimmers are quite deep shades, which I don't particularly like, and that's kind of why I'm a bit iffy about using it. I normally prefer my shimmers to be lighter than my mattes, or you know, kind of lighter. I love the names though. It's like Smile, Crazier, Stranger, Happy Face, Ha Ha Ha, and Joker. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd colour story. I might do like an Instagram video, I might do a Get Ready With Me, I might have to pull in other colours. So if I wanted to use pigments or some of my single shadows, I might do that with this maybe. I think that might be fun and add it to it. I don't know, but I just wanted this in my collection even if I don't use it too often. But I do think like they swatch really nicely. Like they're not like bad shadows. Like the blue up here is really creamy. Like look at that. They don't seem like they're bad quality to me. They just, I don't know. It's just not a colour story I would definitely gravitate towards. I don't think you needed a metallic black and a metallic gunmetal. I think that's a bit redundant. I would have got rid of the black and made that matte. And then maybe made the white shimmery. I don't know. And next up is another little 9 pan. This one is from Beauty Bay. It's a Beauty Bay brand. This is the Bright Matte. And I actually got this for Christmas / birthday. So I haven't seen one of my best friends in like a year and a half because of COVID, and we kind of combined all our birthday Christmas presents together, so it was for one of them anyway. And it looks like this. It's a beautiful little rainbow palette. It's all matte. I think the names are so cute, the shades are stunning. I think it's a perfect little rainbow palette. I haven't used it because it's all matte, and I want to do like, I won't probably do a first impressions and a 3 looks 1 palette or 2 looks 1 palette with this. I'll probably do a get ready with me where I want to pull in pigments and stuff like that, because I do like adding shimmer. I don't usually do all matte looks basically, obviously. So I'll probably pull in other colours to this, but I have to decide on what I want to do and what I want to use with it. That's the only reason. Again, I love Beauty Bay's formula, especially their mattes. I think they're beautiful, so I'm all for it. Next up then is a palette that I got in a Glossy Box subscription. I used to get that. I don't get it anymore now, but I'm pretty sure I got this, and I think this was around about Halloween or Christmas. It was one of like the special like themed boxes, and this is from LA Splash, which is one of my favorite brands. And this is an eyeshadow palette, and this is the Magic palette, I want to say. I think it's an all neutral, like half matte half shimmer. Matte like satin kind of white, a creamy sort of shade, more warmer tones and browns, a matte black, and then 3 shimmers, one more like taupey, one more gold, and one more copper. And this is a beautiful neutral palette. This is a great neutral palette, like for general everyday use. I just don't gravitate towards the neutrals too often. I might do a first impressions, I might just do a get ready with me with this, I might just do an Instagram video with this, but I do think this is a beautiful palette. I wouldn't get rid of it. I just haven't found a reason to use it just yet. It hasn't been in the forefront of my mind. If you do, I will say this for everything, if you do want to see a video using any of these palettes, I'll do a get ready with me if you guys want to. Just let me know down in the comments below and I will add it to my list. Okay, and then next is a palette that I actually got last year as part of a birthday present for my boyfriend, but it kind of wasn't from him. So basically I ordered the Juvia's Place. This is from Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian 3 Coral palette, by the way. I ordered the Festival palette and the bronzer duo that I love, but they didn't send the bronzer duo, they only sent the palette. And I was like, where's my bronzer duo? So I emailed them. They were like, yeah, no problem, just send us like details and all that kind of stuff. They're like, because it was on sale at the time, we can't give you like the full refund of the amount, so we're just going to give you store credit. I was like, that's cool, because I'm going to order it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I reordered it, but because it was a thing where I was like, I hate ordering one thing, I like to have a couple of things in my box, I added this to my box, as well as the black liquid lipstick that they do, which I still haven't worn yet either. This is a whole thing of this, that's the theme of this video apparently. But yeah, this is the Coral palette. I added this and I have wanted this for a while now, and I just think if I'm going to go neutral, this is the way I'm going to go. I want depth. I want a bit of interest with the cool tones, and there's little pops where you can get a little bit more bright, but you can go super neutral, and it's cooler toned as well if you want it to be. I think this is a really, really like lovely, delicious little palette. Very nice. I'm very excited to get into it. The reason why it's taken so long is it just got pushed back. Just kept getting pushed back. But this is the year. This is the year I'm going to use it, I swear. And don't ask me when any of this is going up, because I could tell you a month that I have it down for, but if it gets delayed or it gets pushed forward, who knows? Who knows? So the next few are ones that were all in my... They're over there, that's why I keep looking. The next few are ones that are all from my Black Friday haul. So you're probably sick of looking at them, but I haven't used them yet, so I'm adding them to this video. So the first one is the Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar palette, which is this gorgeous smoky grungy dream. It goes super, super dark. This I could do without. I would maybe put in like a purpley plummy sort of matte in this, but look at that one. Oh, it's one of my favorite matte sort of shades. Oh my god, like the colors, the shimmers, like some of them are duochrome, some of them I can tell are foils. This one in the middle, like I'll just do this. Can you see the shift in that middle shade? Oh my god, so pretty. I cannot wait to do this. You best believe I am doing a halo eye with this palette. Don't even try me. There is a halo eye coming with this palette, because that's exactly what I need to do with this. Okay, so next we're moving on to one of my favorite brands, and that is Kaleidos. And one of these palettes I did put in my Black Friday haul. This one that I'm going to show you now was not in that haul. This one could already be up on the channel. This is one of the ones I think is next on my list to film with. So it could already be up. I don't know exactly when it's going up, so it might not be up. So I'm just going to show it because at this moment I haven't used it. So this is the, hang on one sec, Sashimi City. I always have to make sure I'm saying it right. The Sashimi City palette, and the packaging is just glorious. I think it's beautiful. Let's take the names out of the way just so they're not getting all over the place. But look at this palette. I'm sorry, but look at those shimmers. Can you deal? And look at the tones of those mattes as well, like this one in the middle, but then you've got this peachy sort of shade here, but then you've got a cooler dark brown here, but then you've got a warmer dark brown over here. Like, you tell me you cannot do so much with this as a neutral palette, and it's only 6 shades. This is what I mean. Your colour story means everything. It means how well your palette is going to work for multiple different looks, and I just think I cannot wait to get into this little palette. Them shimmers are calling my name, and yeah, I'm so excited to just use it, and it's definitely next on my list after, like, so I have one more look to film with the palette that I used for this look, and then that's next on my list. So probably 2 days from now I'll start filming with that. And then the other one from Kaleidos is the Lunar Lavender, if you haven't already guessed, from my Black Friday haul. And I actually, out of the two, wanted the Sashimi City more, so that's why I got that one first, and this one I got this year for Christmas. But look at these shimmers, look at this. Now I'm just curious to see how the browns are going to work with these like lilac-y sort of shimmers here, but I think I'll get a fun look, even if I do it like quite a neutral look and then just add like one of these as a topper. That would be fun. But yeah, look at that, and the tones of those purples are so beautiful. You don't see that tone of purple a lot, but yeah, I'm just so excited about these. I love the 6-pan palettes, and I wish that they would bring out more of them in different like themes, times of the year, or like a spooky one. A spooky one. Oh my god, if they did a spooky one, I'd be so happy. But yeah, I love the 6-pan thing. They're so cute, and I always find so much inspiration out of them. Even now with my other 3 that I have, I've got the neon, which I don't do anymore. I've got the cyber bronze, which I don't do anymore, and I've got the astro pink, which I still do. I still use them so much off camera. I do. I grab them so much because they're so small. They're so handy. I just think they're beautiful. Okay, so still continuing on the theme with palettes that were in my Black Friday haul, because the next one, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then the last 2, well, one of them was, so 7 were in my Black Friday haul. But as I said, I haven't used any of these. So we've got Give Me Glow, and we've got Vivid Rose. Give Me Glow. You have my heart, but you also have my wallet with your shipping prices. That's the only thing that deters me from ordering all of their single shadows, but had to. Black Friday coming around, had to. I wish this was this but shimmery, you know what I mean? I wish there was an equivalent to this, because there's an equivalent to this one, there's an equivalent to this one, and there's an equivalent to, oh yeah, kind of actually, maybe this in the equivalent to maybe this or this brighter. I don't know. I know I'm not going to use that shade that much, but the rest I'll use them all. I love just how dark it goes, and you've got 2 options of dark, more of a warmer purple, more of a cooler purple. You've got options of more mauvey neutrals, and then you've got your bright pinks here, and I just think this is going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to use this and get really fun, bright, and really sort of, what would be the word, romantic kind of looks out of it. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. Again, I've only just received this, so I've no, like, I don't feel bad about not using this one yet. And then you tell me, if you know me and you watch my channel, when you seen this palette, you didn't think I was going to get this one, did you? Did you not think that? Because I was going to get this one. This is the Bad Witch Club Season Fall, which makes me think there's going to be more. Look at her. Isn't she just? Now, personally, I would add one more matte, and I would maybe take away, what would I take away? One of the darker purples, or maybe this. Maybe not, I don't know. I would like 1 or 2 more shimmers popped into this palette here. Maybe would get rid of that one and just have these purples in, and have this be like this in a shimmer, or this one in a shimmer down here. Yeah, I think that would be like my perfect little palette. But oh my god, isn't this just beautiful? Like the depth of these colors, how rich they are, and the vibrancy of them all as well, even though some of them are quite dark, and the shimmer shades. Oh, I love Give Me Glow's shimmer formula. I'm so excited I can't even talk. But yeah, I am very excited to get into this. I don't know when I'm going to use it. I would like to aim for October because of the theming, but I will see how we go. And then we have a palette that I knew I was definitely going to get eventually, and I know that they have announced bankruptcy from BH Cosmetics, but I that was way, I bought this way before that was announced, so that's kind of sad. I don't know what the situation is with that right now, but I got the Blueberry Muffin palette and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about this. This is again another like cool toned palette with little pops of colour in it. The glare in this palette is atrocious, but whatever. You've got deep colours here, even a deep shimmer. You've got some duo multi-chrome kind of shades. Some of the neutrals look very similar, so I'll be interested. I haven't even swatched this to swatch them out and see how different they are, and then I'll give my full verdict on the versatility of the palette. But you've got a silver, you've got a white, you've got gorgeous like kind of duck egg blue kind of blue tones here in different variations. You've got my favorite kind of neutral, which is like a grey brown purple kind of shade. Not really purple, more like a grey brown. But yeah, I just think I'm gonna get some fun looks out of this. Some very nice cool toned wintry sort of vibes. But I'll probably end up filming it with this in the summer. And then we're going to move on to another recent favourite makeup brand of mine, and I'm actually wearing it right now, so you've already seen the video, you already know which one I'm talking about. It's Oden's Eye, and we're going to start off with the Urd palette, the green one, from the Norns collection. And right, so tell me that that is not your Slytherin dream, because that's my Slytherin dream eyeshadow palette right now. I do have a Slytherin eyeshadow palette actually. It's a really cheap one, but I do have one. Look at this. Look at this green. Look, watch. I'm sorry, but look, watch. Look. Oh my god, look at that. Look how sparkly that green is. And look how sparkly them inner shades are. And look at the tone of this colour and the depth of this one. And this is such a weird shade too. But look at this. Oh my god. Like, it's like it was made for me. I love it and I cannot wait to get into that. Next up then is a palette that's discontinued, but I am still going to do a video on it because I really want to, and I cannot wait to show you guys the looks I create with this. This is the Giant Wolves of the Diversa collection, and this is Annette from Annette's Makeup Corners palette. There's the gorgeous Annette herself with her gorgeous doggos on the front. They're wolves, but they're doggos. And this is her little palette. Oh, she's dirty already from me swatching. This is the palette here. You've got like multi-chromes, and this one, like, oh my god. Look at that. And then look at that colour right there. Look at that one. And then there's pink and there's blue, but then it's like deep and oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to see what I do with this. I think the fact that there's like a matte dark blue will go with this blue, and then I can do a fun like duochrome kind of look. Then you've got this shade Howling, which is like this really dark like eggplant kind of colour, but you've got pink to blend that out if you wanted to as well. And again, this would shift from blue to pink, or green. I could put green on the lid. Then you've got your khaki kind of shades and this multi-chrome here. It's just beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what I can do with this. And it's, the more I'm using Oden's Eye, the more it's being solidified in my head that they're one of my favorite brands. Like when I used these colors today, I was so happy. This is the Cat's Breath palette, if you wanted to know, that I used today, and I'm so excited about it. And then we have the Norns palette of the Norns collection. This is one of the bigger palettes. So they usually do with these kinds of collections, they'll have like their main palette, that's it, the name of the collection is inspired by, and then do mini palettes based on other elements of it. So that's what they did with the Alva palette, and then they did the Norns, which is this, and then 3 5-pans to go with it. But look at this. So again, you've got depth. These colours down here are just magic. They're just magic. Nothing else I can say about them, because I have swatched this palette for myself just to see what it looked like. This colour pair, I just find it so interesting. Kind of like the one that's in the Urd palette. You've got mauvey tones, there's just a bit of depth in it. I would have maybe liked a couple more mattes myself, maybe just a couple, but I'm not going to sacrifice them shimmers for a matte. This one up here is like glitter, but without being a glitter. And this one is a multi-chrome. These are all duochromes. This purple here, it keeps just catching my eye, and I'm just so excited about using this palette. I cannot wait. I might do a 3 looks 1 palette with this. Don't hold me to it, because I have just been doing 2 looks 1 palettes. But I might do a 3 with this one, because I can think of many looks I want to do with this. And if you're wanting to know, and I haven't already done a video on it yet, I have ordered the Hella palette from Oden's Eye and Angelica Nyqvist. That is currently being shipped to me as I film this, because I'm filming this towards the end of February. As soon as I get that palette, I will film with that. Everything else gets pushed back when that palette arrives. I will film with that straight away. So it could already be up. Go check it out if it is already up. But if it's not, I do have it on the way. Okay, so we are on the home stretch. We are finishing off with our last brand with 2 palettes, and this is Colourpop. The first palette I'm going to show you was also in my Black Friday haul. This is the Making Mauves palette, and I have one of the 9-pan palettes, the That's Taupe. Surprisingly, 2 neutral palettes, and this is like a neutral mauve palette. I loved the That's Taupe because it's cool tone neutrals, and that's my jam. This is mauvey tones, and it's also kind of my jam as well. I'm very excited. The more I look at this sequin shade down here, the prettier it is, even though I know the sparkles won't stick the way I want them to, but it's pretty, very pretty. There is, I'm assuming this is a Super Shock shadow because it seems like that sort of texture. There is 3 shimmers, 6 mattes, and just gorgeous like variation of colors. I'm just really excited to get into some neutral shades with this. Now, if the, or kid you not, have been out when I was ordering, it was out, but if I had have thought about it, I probably would have got that one over this one because it's a bit more deep, a bit more rich. But for a neutral palette, this is more my kind of vibe if I wanted to be like actual neutrals and everyday sort of shades. Even though I don't do everyday makeup every day, I would wear this going to Tesco's, no problem. In fact, I have worn makeup like this going to Tesco's with no problem. And then the last palette was a fight to get this palette, I must say. So not last year, in 2020, the Hocus Pocus collection came out with Colourpop with the original Gather Round Sisters palette. Then last year, which I didn't get and I was fuming about because I was in work and I tried to order it, and I was gonna order the palette and the liners, and then when I got to check out, the liners were out of stock in the bundle, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just order the 3 liners separately together. And when I went back out to get it and went back in within seconds, it was all sold out, and I was very mad about it. And then they came out with another Hocus Pocus collection last year, and I wasn't into that one. That was not my vibe. That was not my Hocus Pocus sort of collection. And there was such a demand for the first palette, and it was such a rigmarole to get the first palette that so many people were like, you need to bring the old palette back. So they did, and I finally got it. Yes, I know, I got it. It's the Gather Round Sisters palette. Look at the packaging firstly. Stunning. The outer sleeve I'm keeping because it's got the silhouette of the Sanderson sisters on it, so I shall be keeping that. The back of the palette is all cauldrons for all of your shades, and any of the ones with a little asterisk beside them are like press glitters or not eye safe or something like that. Yeah, not a press glitter, but like a pressed hybrid kind of thing, or ones that can cause staining. So it's stunning and beautiful and all that kind of stuff, and then you open it and there they are. There's the Sanderson sisters. There's Winifred, Mary and Sarah, and it's such a pretty palette. Again, this is like a neutral vibe for me. This is like a beautiful autumnal sort of color scheme. I'm obsessed with this shade here. Again, I haven't used it, I've only swatched it. The greens, these sort of plummy tones, these red sort of shades, goes really dark as well, and you've got some neutrals up there, but this shade down here and these sort of shades I'm obsessed with, and I cannot wait to do something with this. Now, I don't think I'm going to do a full first impressions 2 looks palette. I mean, I might, I don't know, but because it's not a readily available palette, I don't know if I'm going to go to that much trouble to do it. Unless you guys, again, if you want me to, I'll do it. Let me know down below. I'll get that going for you, but I'll probably be doing it around Halloween, so you'll have to wait till then. I love the little spider on the corner. Love it. I don't like spiders in real life, but I love picture spiders like this. But yeah, I will do something with that anyway. I'll definitely be doing a get ready with me anyway. If you have this palette, bust it out when I bust it out, because we can do looks together, and I'm so excited. I just cannot wait to do something. Again, this shade is kind of redundant for me. It is a sequin shade as well. I wish it was an actual shimmer that was that pale, then it would be perfect. But I'm so excited. Okay guys, so that is the palettes that I haven't used yet that are in my collection. That is very annoying, and I understand, but some of them I'm getting to, some of them I don't know what to do with them, so you can let me know down in the comments below. Do let me know down in the comments below if there is any palettes in my collection that you want to see me do videos on. Let me know. If there's any palettes I've already done videos on, let me know as well, because I'll do a little, just a look with them, and whatever. I'll post something about them. So let me know all that down below in the comments. It's all on you guys. You can tell me what you want out of my palette collection, and I'll think of something. If you did like this video, then give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, get me around to more people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I will continue to do many more. Also hit subscribe down below to see all of these palettes in action in some shape or form, hopefully, and many more different sort of videos to come. I've got more of these kind of chatty videos if you like this sort of style. I have a few more ideas, a few tags and things like that that are going around, so I'll get into more of those. And finally, as I said in the beginning, go follow my TikTok and Instagram, which is linked down below, and you will see all of the gorgeous pictures of this look and the palette that I used for it and all that jazz. It's very exciting, very happy with it. So yeah, I will see you in the next video guys. Bye.